Okay, so hello guys. So today we are going to be building a giant chest in this area where I can store all of my items because my junk chests in my base are full. We need concrete, which is a lot of concrete. We have the sand here. So I believe to make concrete you need sand and gravel. Let's see. Yes, you need sand, gravel, and dye. So I got a bunch of sand. To make concrete, you need sand, gravel, and dye. So I'm going to go get a lot of gravel. I just realized I haven't gotten a single piece of flint, like, this entire time. Do you not get flint if you mine gravel with a shovel or something? Because, like, if I mine it with my hand, I'll probably get a piece of flint. See, like, I got a piece of flint, like, immediately. I guess you just don't get it when you mine with a shovel. Okay, that's probably enough. I need to fix my shovel. Well, actually, maybe I'll need a different color concrete. Let's check. Yellow concrete? Yeah, yellow concrete is too yellow. It's like too yellow. This isn't like yellow. Actually, maybe I'll need terracotta. Is there a terracotta biome? Okay, so none of these colors are chest colors, but I guess this would be a lot better than yellow concrete. But it's going to be painful to collect. And I just spent all that time mining gravel for probably nothing if I'm just going to use terracotta. Okay, I think I've got enough yellow terracotta now. And my golden carrots are in the back of my inventory. Okay, yeah, that's probably enough. So let's return to my base. Okay, so now I'm still gonna make some yellow concrete. Actually, no, maybe I'm gonna make the black concrete, actually. So I'm gonna need black dye. How do you get black dye? Is it from coal? I don't think coal makes black dye. Yeah, it doesn't. How on earth do you get black dye? Oh, let me see. Black dye. Ink sacs. Okay, so I'm gonna have to kill a bunch of squid. Alright. This is exactly why I need storage. I cannot find the ink sacs, like, anywhere. Yeah, I don't know if I have any, but I know I have some. I know I have them somewhere. Okay, well, it's time to go hunt squid. I do see a bunch of squid in the water, so this shouldn't be too hard. Oh hey, I can one-shot them. Okay, I think I finally got enough ink. I have about a stack and just 20. Wait, why can I not fly? Okay, it's finally time to make the concrete. First, we gotta make all the black dye, and then black concrete. Oh wow, that's a lot of black concrete powder. Well, I did not think it'd be that much. That's a lot. And I just need sand. Okay, so it's time to start building the frame of the chest. Because you can't build the chest without starting with the frame. And I need to make sure that the chest is a completely even square. because it has to be an even square. If the chest is not an even square, I'm actually gonna go crazy. Oh, a parrot. Parrot. Oh, you don't want my seeds? Take those seeds. But this parrot is so ungrateful. This parrot will actually not get tamed. Okay, this parrot better be tamed. This parrot's never. I give up. I'm not taming that parrot. Okay, so I really should be counting how many this is, but I'm not. Okay, I think a little less. Okay, that's probably good. Okay, 16 by 16. I'll change it to 17 by 17. Actually, maybe 18 by 18. Okay, 22 by 22. Now, do that. And that should not match up, because why would that match up? Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to build up 21 blocks. So I'll do that. So this all turns into concrete. And then I'll jump down. I took fall damage, considering I have feather falling for. So now it's time for the hard part. Turning everything into concrete. This part takes so long. Oh, just do that. It's pretty simple. Think about that. That's way too much. Perfect. All of this has become concrete. Now the remaining of this 24 blocks will be placed down and then turned into concrete. Okay, so I mined all the concrete. Now I need to sleep. Okay, so I believe that should be it. So let me do a pro water bucket emoji. Go down. I think I might actually need a lot more black concrete powder. I thought I would need way less than this, but I guess I was wrong. Okay, all that's being turned into concrete. So now we have the front side of the frame done. Okay, we need to build up 21 blocks here. Okay, we've built up 21 blocks. I think that's too much. That seems good. I'll just do it. Okay, there. Now, the same step as last time. Mine up all of this black concrete. Time to fly up. Time to fly up here and get up with water buckets. Okay, so just finished the entire frame, and then I just gotta get that. Now it's time to fill it up with yellow terracotta. Okay, this is going to be extremely painful. I placed it. Okay, let's see if this looks good at all. Okay, yeah, that looks like it's chest. That's perfect. Okay, so it's time to go get more yellow terracotta. Okay, we finally got enough yellow terracotta. Okay, let's go. Okay guys, so I just realized that chests have this big line in them going around the entire thing, and I did not realize that. Okay, let's see if this looks good. Okay, yeah, that, I think I'll keep that, but we need more sand. So it's time to go mine sand. But first we need to AFK at the XP farm so my shovel doesn't break, because it has 36 durability. Okay, and of course there is no sword in here. Okay, and I have got a random sword. Okay, so I just got back and I realized I was hitting zombies with my fist because my sword broke somehow. So I think my shovel probably has enough durability. Yep. This is where I get all of my sand from, as you can tell. Okay, we need the gravel. Okay, time to craft up black concrete powder. Okay, we got a good amount of black concrete powder. Okay, that should be enough black concrete powder. Okay, finally. We have one more row to do until, well actually we still have to do the top two. All of the chest is finally finished. Well, not all of it, but okay, yeah, that looks nothing like a chest because there's no lats on it yet. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is like, can you make terracotta? No, okay. Well, let me look at light gray concrete. I know there's light gray concrete. That's gray. That's light gray. Light gray. Okay, yeah, light gray concrete is perfect. How do you make light gray dye? So you can do that, or gray and white. I think I'll just do the black dye and 2 white dyes. How do you make a white dye? Bone meal, okay. So let me get those bones, and then make some bone meal. Now, white dye. I made way too much white dye. So now we just need black dye. And do I still have any? Okay, it's time to go kill some squids. And then craft the black dye, and now, perfect. I'm gonna make some light gray dye, and then some gray dye. Okay, I think it'll mainly be light gray dye, so if I need any more, I'll come back. Can you dye concrete powder? I don't think you can. Yeah, you cannot. Which means we need to go get more sand from the sand area. Okay. Maybe just like a 1 stack. Okay, we need the gravel, and then perfect gray, light gray concrete powder. Okay, that's probably enough. So let me swap out the dye to get gray concrete powder. I'm probably not going to use a lot of that. Maybe. I'm definitely not going to use much gray concrete powder. And then that there. Okay, I'll put all of this black concrete powder back. Okay, we got the gray and the light gray concrete powder. So let's hope this latch actually looks good. I'm gonna need my happy gas. This is gonna be way too hard without it. It is so painful to move your happy gas to places because of how slow it is. Okay, we have finally made it. That took like a full minute. That took so long. So I'll place our inspiration right there. Okay, so just 1, 2, 3, 4 pixels. Okay, so we need to find the exact middle. Okay, this block right there is the exact middle. So we need to turn this all into concrete or else it's just gonna fall. So yeah, I'll mine this block so I remember which block is the middle, and I will turn all of this into concrete. Okay, I think enough of it is concrete powder now. So time to build it. Okay, so that's what the middle was. Please, hold on, I need more inspiration. I think I'm ready. We're gonna do the light gray right there. Go down a bit. And there. there, and then we're gonna place light gray right there, and then place gray like that. That looks pretty good. It looks okay. I guess I'll keep it. I think it looks good. So let's mine this chest right here. And then, wow, look at this giant chest that I made. This took me 2 days just to build. Now we need to fly my happy ghast all the way back to my base. So you guys will get another time. What the heck? So you guys will get another time lapse. Okay, my happy ghast is back at my base, and I just fell on this chest. Now we need to go do the roof real quick. So I'm gonna sleep and then do the roof. I am out of yellow terracotta. When I was mining, I did not calculate how much I would need for the roof, so I need to go get a ton more. I believe here it is. I don't know where. There's my mining spot. And I fell. Of course I fell. I always fall. Well, let's get back to mining. Okay, we have 2 stacks of yellow terracotta, and it's time to head back to my base. Not to my base, to the chest. I believe it is this way. It's this way. Landing. Perfect. That was such a smooth landing. I think I'm probably gonna need to go get like a lot more terracotta, because I've already used an entire stack. Okay, time to go get more yellow terracotta. Okay, we finally got probably enough for the rest of the roof and the floor. Actually, I just realized I got way too much. Okay, so we need to make an entrance. Okay, that's creepers. Okay. Bow. Where's my bow? Shoot, they're coming. Bye. Fly away. I need to go get torches to light that up. That is just insane. Eat. Okay. I lit the entire thing up with torches. And I'm also going to put some torches on the walls, because I'm going to mine the entire floor out. Okay. Now... Okay. It's time, finally, to place down the floor. I need to eat because I'm insanely low for some reason. Finally, every single block of the chest is placed, except that single block. I need to go fix that. Finally. Now it's time to make the autosorter. So when I was first going to make this, I decided it'd be better to just use copper golems, and then I realized I would need a chest for literally every item in the game if I wanted to use copper golems. So I'm just going to use a super simple redstone auto sorter. Okay guys, so I just finished watching the tutorial and I basically memorized how to make this entire thing. So yeah, it's not very complicated. So yeah, it's not the simplest thing ever because it's actually still pretty hard. So I'm just gonna place down all the chests real quick. Okay, I think that's enough for this side. And now it's time to build a bunch of these auto sorters. Okay, we finished this other row of chests. So now it's time to do the other part. Yeah, it's time to do this part now. This is okay, we have finally finished making every single auto sorter. So the next step is to actually make it so like the items go into the auto sorter. But before we do that, we need to like set the auto sorters so we know what items go in which auto sorter. So okay, there. Now I don't think 16 chests is actually very many chests because like yeah, this is not enough chests. I'm definitely gonna need to add more later, but I'll do that later because not right now. I just don't want to right now. Well, now that we have all of these chests, we need to fill them up with the item. So rockets. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna use a rocket chest. I think I'm just gonna keep the rocket circle box. Okay, so yeah, now we just have to fill up all the chests with like the items. So yeah, okay, and now we just need the ender pills, which I have. I don't know if that would even work though. I'm not sure if the ender pill chest is even gonna work at all, but it might. So yeah. Okay, so we have every item filled out except for cobblestone, hoppers, and iron. So it's time to go mine for some iron in the giant mega cave right here. And I don't think I've ever mined a single iron ore in this entire world because the first farm that I built was an iron farm and I built it almost like immediately in the world. So there's just gonna be a bunch of iron. Okay, that's enough. Let's go back now. I think the exit's up here, this way. I found it. Head back to the chest. I need to smelt this iron now. I totally forgot that iron had to be smelted. So, well, I want to see what were the other things I needed while the iron is smelting. Is there anything else that I didn't do yet? Cobblestone. Okay, let's go get a stack of cobblestone. Okay, let's block that off. And then head back over to the chest. Put that in there. And cobblestone. Okay, perfect. So we got most of the items that I need. Let's go check on the iron. I only have 24 smelted. We have 30 more iron that needs to be smelted, so yeah. Okay, all of the iron is finally done smelting, so now we can go add it to the thing. But first we need to sleep that iron in. Okay, perfect. So now every single one of these thingies is completely full. But obviously this is like not enough chests. Like definitely not enough chests. So it's time to build like a lot more of them. Okay, so we added 4 more chests because that's all I could fit. So yeah, now there's 4 more chests and I have no idea what they're gonna be. I will fill all of these chests in later, but in the meantime we need a place to put all of the stuff that doesn't get sorted. So basically just all of the junk chests. And we're going to need a lot of junk chests. Okay, so basically my plan is I'm just going to have like a hopper in the like that you can like fill your stuff into, and then it just like travels through all of these, and if it doesn't get sorted, it goes into junk chests. It's not entirely my idea because I did take some inspiration from this video on screen right here. So yeah, that's basically my plan. So right now we need a lot of chests, but I don't know where on earth my chests. Oh yeah, I used them all. So it's time to make some more chests. You know, I'm just gonna put a crafting table in the test room, like just right there. Yeah. Okay, that's where the test room crafting table is. Okay, so that's a lot of chests. I don't know if it'll even be enough. So I'm planning on putting the junk chests right here. So it's gonna go like you throw all your items into this hopper. I guess I'll put 2 hoppers so it doesn't look weird. Into 2 hoppers right here. And then they go up a bubble elevator, get sorted all the way through that, wrap around, and then they get sorted through that, and then they go into these junk chests. So yeah, that's my plan. Okay, so I think I'm gonna make it kind of like aisles, I guess, and that did not work. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna make it like aisles of chests, I guess. Okay, so now it's time to make the actual mechanism, and this is going to be pretty hard to actually do. I did not think about this part yet. So currently I have only 12 iron. Well, I have a bunch in there, but I'm not going to touch that. So we are going to need a lot of hoppers, like a lot of hoppers. And I currently have 0, so back to the mines. Okay, so I finally just finished AFKing to get all of the iron. So now we can finally craft up hoppers. So let's go here and craft up hoppers, because I believe this is where my wood is. Okay, actually, I just realized, no way I just used all of the iron. No way I used all that iron. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely going to need a lot more hoppers than that. So now we need to dig out like a little bubble elevator for it to go up, and I made this way too far. Okay, guys, this is day 3. I know it's okay, so we just finished testing it, and the auto sorter works perfectly. It sorts everything perfectly. So now we just have to do this side. So I'm not gonna build another bubble elevator, because, like, why would I do that? So what I'm gonna do actually is I'm going to get up here, and then we just have to expand these hoppers to go over those hoppers. So currently I only have 13 hoppers left, and that's not good. So go to the other side, and then so now I'll just place a block right there, and then we just have to do this until I run out of hoppers and need more. And oh, surprisingly, I actually have enough. Okay, so this should already work. So let's say I have 23 torches and then 22 pieces of cobblestone. I have to put it in there. Oh wait, no, that does not work. I did not add, oh wait, no, it does work. Okay, so let's see if that works. Okay, let's see if the cobblestone starts filling up. I really hope the cobblestone, oh wait, no. I'm so stupid. It should all be going into one of these chests. Because yeah. Everything is just going into those chests because I did something wrong. Yeah, I didn't do anything for these chests yet. I don't know, where are they? Okay, so it appears that I have broken this. So I think they might be in there? In there? No, that's wood. Yeah, it appears I have completely broken it. I don't know what I did. Oh, that's where they went. So all of the items in the back we're going to need to add like items, because yeah, there's a couple chests that just don't have any items in them yet. So far we have no hoppers over here. So I just have to build the hoppers. Simple, super duper easy and simple. Okay, there. And then there. I put a hopper in the wrong spot. Of course I did. Okay, so now it should work, I believe. So let's see. Jungle logs are out all the way at the end. So let's get a jungle log, a jungle plank, a bamboo plank, a cobblestone, a stick, a chest, an ender pearl, and then a comparator, because that probably all works. Okay, so I need to put that wood back. So I only need 1 wood. So let's now test if it works. It still hasn't worked yet. I think it might be clogged. Something must have clogged it. Yeah, let's check all these tests. So yeah, it still hasn't worked. I think there's probably something wrong. Oh, it's this. Why is there a hopper right there? Yeah, there's not supposed to be a hopper right there. That single hopper made all the items just go in there. Okay, so good thing I tested it. Okay, now there. Now it will actually work. Hopefully, let's look in there. Yep, all of the items are going through. Yes, it all got sent through, and the ender pills work. What's that? I didn't expect. Perfect. Okay, so we know that the auto sorter works. So now it's time to hook up the junk chest. So the junk chests, I can say, are finally finished. Okay, so I just realized I haven't even tested it yet. So I'll put in some hoppers into those hoppers. They should get dispensed here. And then go all the way along this entire hopper chain thingy and go into this chest. There's still... Whoa, it's working! Okay, so the junk chest system works. Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching. I really hope this video gets over 100 views because this took me 3 days to do. So yeah, please like and subscribe and stay tuned for the next Minecraft video.